Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. But it leads to fourth down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Now back to the ground game with White. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
Oh, that was a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A.J. Barner, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Here's a diving catch right side. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And the Seahawks first down. To throw, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. To the air, Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Allen gonna go on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Calling a gain of 40 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
33, yellow. Black shot.
Looking to throw. He sets to fire deep. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dante Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. A final shot before half for Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
In a tie game that's going back and forth, oftentimes teams get really conservative because they don't want to make a mistake. But after that return, I think the offense coordinator just took a deep sigh of relief and said, okay, I can open up my playbook now. Let's see if he attacks.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here, ready.
Opting to run again here with White. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And from the 34, here's second and 4.
Set, hut. Blue, hut.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Going right side is White. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nice upfield move there by Gerald McCoy, getting in there to make the stop.
At the Bucs' 45-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Allen going to run with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Zadarius Smith, his second sack of the night. Here's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Look at the big fella go. Off to the races. Moving it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a 5th rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
56, half 85, half 80.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's caught left side by Odunze. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Alert! Hey, tight. Alert! What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7.
Off 52. Round 80. Monday. We go.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
To Josh Jacobs. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down.
Middle. Alert. We go.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So, Dave Canales will bring in the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black drop. Cut.
On the ground, the goal for Sean, right the back out of Arizona State. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dervin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. Here's 3rd and 7.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 38. Green Jack. Go red. Needle blue. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Black shot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Got a man at Barner, the tight end. And he will go all the way. A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Tampa.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, don't blame them.
Buccaneers 7, Panthers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
#56. Gun. 180. Hey, home. Half 85. 5. Get down.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Alert.
It's good for a Panthers first down.
So after one, the Bucs have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Middle. Stop.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
It's now third down.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Alert. 5 wide. Out. Hey, tight. Look out.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
A gain of 15
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Alert. Half. 56. Alert.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Home. Half 85. That's it.
Throwing again is Allen. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. He's to the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Makes the score 14. Panthers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Half 10. 319. Off 52. Sub.
On first down, Allen. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.